We're on. Hi guys, my name is Christine. I'm now live on YouTube, and if you see me looking up here, I'm also live on Instagram. Hi, how are you? I just wanted to hop on here and chat with you guys tonight about taking a mom break, and I'll kind of explain that in a little bit, but basically my name is Christine. I am here to spread love and all the things motherhood. I just want all the moms to come together and just be, together. And you know, hi. That made no sense. I'm like half a glass of wine in, and so, Hey girl, if you have any questions, ask away, and I'll ask during my ramble, because I'm just gonna ramble. I'm a mom of 2 girls if you're new here, and if you're watching this on the playback, you can definitely leave any comments down below and I will answer them as soon as I can. But basically I just took a mom break recently and it was awesome. Usually when I take a break from YouTube, it's not planned and life happens and I just stress and get so much more anxiety for not uploading a video every single week, and this has been for the past 7 years that I've been on YouTube and opening this new channel, Mom Time. I don't want that to happen. So what I came up with is a mom break, and that doesn't mean breaking or taking a break from being a mom. It means taking a break to be a mom. So pretty much I wanted to talk to you guys about how I knew that it was time to take a mom break, and talk about how, why, and when I decided to take a mom break. So it was scheduled this time, taking 2 weeks off of YouTube. I didn't take 2 weeks off of Instagram. I couldn't let Instagram go. Instagram really just doesn't, there's no editing involved. YouTube, you have to plan, produce, and like do all the fancy things about trying to put a video up. It just takes days to put up a video. I don't think a lot of people realize how much work is involved in putting up a video, but it's a lot. And Instagram's just not that way. So if you want to follow me on Instagram, I'm on there every single day. Instagram, if you want to follow me on YouTube, you can go click in my link in bio. It's the linktree/momtime, and you can find my Mom Time channel and my Christine Michelle channel. Mom Time is motherhood and Christine Michelle is lifestyle, talking about houses and homeschool and stuff like that. But pretty much I noticed that I needed to take a mom break when my oldest started having more and more meltdowns. I started feeling anxiety in what I was doing on YouTube, and I kind of lost sight of my why I started Mom Time YouTube channel, talking about motherhood, and I could not figure out. I was just so stressed and so freaked out. My daughter was feeling my stress and she was having her own thing going on, and I just needed to pump the brakes, recharge, and just restart. And for you guys, I would say, even if you're working out of the home, working in the home, or not just a stay-at-home mom, it's hard enough as it is, or a stay-at-home mom, you need to take breaks sometimes from social life and all the things that you're doing extra, hobbies, business, work, whatever. Sometimes you just need to take a break. When you take a break from work, you usually take a vacation break and go somewhere with your family or do a staycation. But when you're a stay-at-home mom, you don't have that privilege, or sometimes you don't feel like you have that right, because you already feel like you're just so lucky to be a stay-at-home mom. But really it could be more stressful in some ways, because you are in the house and you don't leave. You don't get a break. You don't get to start at 8, end at 5, and go on about another life. You were there and you were stuck there, and there's nothing you can really do about it, you think. So I do plan on this channel to upload every single Thursday at 5 p.m. except for whenever I do a live, because I can't do a live midday like that with the girls. But I will also be taking you might hear my dogs. They hear dogs outside and they just bark or growl. What was I saying? Oh, I will be taking a scheduled 2-week break every quarter throughout the year. It's just something that is going to help me and to better my life as a mom as well as my kids. You dare me to show the bottom of my feet? Oh gosh. Ugh. There it is, guys. It's pretty gross. Yeah, I need a mop. there you go. So apparently, if you dare me to do something, I might do it if it's not too crazy. But let's see what else. Yeah, so I encourage you guys to take greetings and salutations. Hey girl, how you doing? Thank you for joining, and thank you guys on Instagram and YouTube for hopping on here and spending 30 minutes to an hour with me. I really appreciate it. Today we're talking about taking a mom break, and that has nothing to do with breaking from being a mom and just okay kids, I need some time, and going on a momcation or a womancation. I don't know, that makes no sense, but pretty much just taking a break from your life, your hobbies, your job, whatever is going on, and be 100% dedicated to being a mom. Now, this is not to give you mom guilt. This is not to say that you are less than and you're not doing what you need to be doing as a mother. This is saying that if you notice some signs and things are falling apart in your mind and in your home, and things just aren't really vibing, and you just find yourself struggling every single day, to stop, take a break, put everything else on hold, and try to assess and figure out what's going on in your home with your kids, with yourself, with your spouse, and figure it out. So pretty much I started feeling anxious, so anxious, and worried that I wasn't gonna have a video up on both channels every single week. And when I first started, I was like, oh, I got this momentum, I'm gonna do it, it's not a big deal. But it kind of got to me. My oldest was having some meltdowns and was really struggling, and it was because I started to realize it was because she wasn't getting the attention she needed from me, and I was also losing sight of why I started my YouTube channels to begin with, and I was just struggling to find something to put up instead of thinking and getting excited about what to share with moms, what to share with house hunters, whichever channel. And I lost my why. And so I needed the 2 weeks, and it was amazing. So pretty much I took 2 weeks off YouTube. I was able to let the community know over Christine Michelle that I was taking a break because I have enough subscribers over there to join the community section. If you start noticing on YouTube that people are doing polls and they're doing messages or gifts or whatever, that's what that is. That's the community section, and you have to have a certain amount of subscribers to send alerts to your subscribers that way. In the future, I will put up a dedicated video whenever I have them scheduled, because I will schedule my breaks from now on, so it's just not like I just stop and you think that I'm going to be gone for months, because I've done that in the past, and I don't want that to happen. I want you to know I'm coming back. And yeah, so pretty much I took a break. I did not take a break from Instagram, but I did stop YouTube because YouTube is so much more time consuming. And I reassessed our schedule. I knew that my oldest really thrives on a schedule, and most toddlers do, not everybody does, but in her case, she really thrives on a schedule, and we had kind of deviated from the old schedule we put up months and months ago, and we put into place before Elliot even came in the picture. And I have it written up on my refrigerator right now, so I do not deviate. I would show you, but the rest of the house is disgusting. I'll post a picture on my Instagram stories later after this is done, so you can go check it out. But pretty much I went on Instagram and I just looked everywhere, tried to figure out what schedule will work for her. Then I came across this sleep consultant group on Instagram called Dream Baby Sleep, and they were talking about, which not a lot of people talk about, toddler sleep, because they just assume that you've got it down when they're babies. That's when you need to worry about, but no. My daughter has struggled since day one, and they suggested putting her to bed sooner. So I have her going to bed at 7 sharp. Give or take, tonight she went down at 7:15, but I just know at 7, okay, we have to stop everything, brush her teeth, do her different therapy things, read her books, and get her to bed. No playing around. So that's pretty much what happened tonight. We were just behind. I had to go buy some stuff from the store. But mental health. Yes, it's so true. I will read this to YouTube too. It says, your mental health is just as important as anything else. Sometimes as moms, we forget that we matter to. And it's true. It is so true. We see ourselves as moms and not as people, not as women. And I still to this day feel bad about getting my hair cut. I probably get it cut once a year. I don't really do anything to take care of myself because I don't see myself, I mean, I see myself as value, but I don't see myself as someone who needs those things to take care of myself, you know? That's a really good point. But yeah, that's another thing too, taking a mom break, just to not forget yourself. You know, remember your family, but also you need to take time for yourself too. Let's see, I have a comment on YouTube. Let's see. I wish my kiddos had a 7 p.m. bedtime. Awesome job, Mama. You probably got your win. Yes. 7, like literally, well, because we wake up early. I know you stay up later, but I have always been an early riser, and I've never been able to function if I go to sleep past 10:30 p.m. The next day, I'm just like mean, angry. I just am not a good person to be around, so I have to go to bed early. But yeah, so just finding, it's just trying to be more aware. And, you know, in our lives as moms, we're going, and we're always trying to think about, at least for me, I'm always thinking about my to-do list, and I'm not thinking about, you know, am I giving this child enough attention? Did I do this right? I'm thinking, okay, I changed this many diapers. Who had a bowel movement today? If they didn't, okay, what do I need to do to fix that? We're running out of this type of food, or I need to do this and this and this. Make sure I read this many books to my daughter, do this homeschooling, because we are homeschooling. It's like, I didn't get through this stuff, I have to do it now. And I'm not thinking about quality time. And I started to try to fit everything in the world into one day in just a few hours, that I forget about the schedule that I set in place. So that's why I have it up on my fridge, and I encourage you guys to have it somewhere written out, printed out, and large enough that when you walk by it, you can't, you know, even for a second be like, okay, maybe we'll go to bed 2 hours later tonight and, you know, screw the schedule. No, do not screw the schedule. You need the schedule if your family thrives on schedules. But are you guys drinking wine? This is my favorite wine right now. Yeah, you should be drinking some. I'm drinking some right now because my youngest, who is about to be 5 months old, is sleeping right now, and she's not gonna wake for another 4 or so hours, and I'm night weaning her, which is interesting. It didn't go so well last night, but this is night 2. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, let me know if you're drinking something fun, you know, alcoholic, or, you know, a fun water, I don't care, anything, tea. But okay, so on our break, I redid the schedule. I started following, I went on Pinterest, go to Pinterest, and there's like so much information about schedules about per age. Then finding a sleep consultant, that is awesome. That will share so much information, or give free consultants, things like that. What? Garrett's over here. He's working on his newsletter. If you guys want a newsletter, a fitness newsletter from a holistic lifestyle coach, let me know, and I will have him direct message you or send it to you. A Madeira wine. I'm drinking Madeira wine. Wait. Oh, I was about to say, it's the same one. Yeah, that's where I'm at. So thank you. Somebody's drinking wine with me. Thank you, Amy. But you learn a lot taking 2 weeks off of a hobby or something that used to be important to you that you lost sight in. You kind of gain clarity in a 2-week period. It's amazing. So you're trying to go to sleep over there. I lost my train of thought because I was drinking the wine. Yes, have a schedule. I can do a whole video dedicated on how I put the schedule together, because it's not just one person's like idea of a schedule. I just kind of took ideas from a bunch of people and made my own, and it's been working great. Making sure that I sit down and have quality time with my daughter, and not always have my youngest in my hands while trying to juggle her and make her do something that I want her to do, was huge and eye-opening. I didn't realize how much I was doing that, but I was doing that a lot. To watch between my parent-teacher cramps. You know what? You can just get a coffee mug and pretend, you know. But I lost my train of thought because I was drinking. Right? Exactly. Guys, I wish I could see conversations going on back and forth between each platform, but hey, just go watch it on the other side, you know. Well, no, that's mean. I'll read it to you. The first person said, "Hi, Christine, I'm trying to watch between my parent-teacher conference. Otherwise, I would be drinking wine with you," which is hilarious. And then the other said, "I lost my train of thought because I was drinking wine," says moms who drink wine. Truth. You should get that on a shirt. That would be really good on a shirt. Or a coffee mug. Just put it on a coffee mug or a glass of wine. But I learned a lot, and I learned my why of why I still had my Christine Michelle channel open, and my why of opening my Mom Time channel. My Mom Time channel, I wanted to help out first-time moms, even seasoned moms, but mostly first-time moms, because I was so lost, and I didn't know anything about becoming mom. Every bit of advice that I found online, every bit of advice that I got from friends and family, nothing worked for us, and I didn't feel like anybody knew what I was going through. I got a lot of criticism from women in my personal life, and I'm not talking about family, I'm talking more so coworkers and stuff, where they would just drill me because I wasn't doing what they wanted me to do or what they saw that was important for me. And it was an older generation, it's not in my generation, so generations, you know, I was talking to one of my friends recently on Instagram about, and she's actually on here, Amy, about how, you know, parenting, how we were brought up is so different than how we're raising our kids now. There's so much more going on, and, you know, it's just different. It's just so different. And I didn't raise a kid in the 90s, but I do, like my parents did, but I do know that things are just so different. It's just, you just can't really compare the two. But what was I even talking about? I don't know. If you guys have questions, please ask away and I will answer them. It can be about anything. I'm an open book. So after I realized that there was a lot going on in the house and I just needed pump the brakes, and I changed the schedule. I discovered essential oils from my friend Allison, who's actually a sorority sister of mine from college. I was only in a sorority for a year, but that's how I met her, and she sells Young Living essential oils, and I don't know how we started following each other again after, because we hadn't seen each other in so long, but she did like an open post about essential oils and how it changed her life and how she's selling it now. And I started watching her stories, and it's just so much information, and, you know, just started learning more about them. And I was like, well, that might really work for us. My daughter has a lot of meltdowns. She has a sensory processing disorder right now, or she has a sensory processing disorder. And she also isn't really talking yet. So she gets so anxious, so stressed, so overwhelmed, and essential oils have been helping her so much. Also putting her to bed a little bit earlier and getting tips from a sleep coach, a consultant, sleep coach, one of those, has really helped us. And it just all happened in the 2-week break that I took off. Like, it's literally like the universe opened up and like, okay, you're taking a break, we're gonna give you all the answers. That's kind of how it felt. So right now everything's vibing well. I got my eating on track. Me and Garrett came together about dinner options and just really worked together about meal prepping. We love meal prepping over here, but sometimes, you know, you kind of fall off the bandwagon, fall back on, you know, it's like a yo-yo, but we try to really talk to each other and figure out what we both will eat so we stay on track. What else? There's just so much that can just fall apart whenever you just forget your why. You know, why you're a stay-at-home mom, why you're a homeschooling mom, why you're a work-from-home mom, why you're a working out of the home mom. You just lose sight of your why and why you did it in the first place, and you just need to take a break to reassess why you did it, or even evaluate if that's something that you still want to do. It could be a little bit deeper than just needing to upgrade a schedule and, you know, love on your kids a little bit more. Sometimes it's a little deeper than that. Maybe you need to reevaluate if you want to be a stay-at-home mom, if you want to take a part-time job out, or if you can afford to take a full-time job out of the home. You know, it's just taking the mom break can really help you reevaluate your life and learn your why. So that's pretty much all that I wanted to say to you guys, I really appreciate you guys for hopping on here. I've been on 20 minutes, but if you have any questions, ask away. I am an open book. And if not, then I will say goodbye and cheers and finish my glass of wine. But the perks of living with dogs, guys. I have a hair. Well, I guess the alcohol killed it, but it kind of grosses me out. But I'm already classy and drinking out of a coffee mug. Why not be classy and take a sip out of the wine? Any travels planned for the fall? No. We do have a planned-ish trip, like it's in our thoughts planned, to go to Big Cedar Lodge Resort. I think that's what it's called. It's in Branson, and it's like this big, I think it's owned by Bass Pro. I'm not sure, but those are the plans. Hopefully in February or March, we're gonna go with my in-laws and try that out. It sounds really fun. I learned about it from Cotton Stem on Instagram. If you love home decor, you will love her. Just search Cotton Stem and you'll fall in love. Honestly, her stories, her feed, amazing. And she did a story or a collaboration, I guess, with them, and took you on a week getaway with her family there, and it just looked amazing. So that's where we plan on going. What about you guys? Do y'all plan on any fall or even winter, spring trips? Because and that's actually my favorite time to travel, is in the wintertime, because the Christmas lights, whenever they do Christmas lights in all the towns, I don't know if they do it anymore, but at Disney, the Osborne section, I'm not even sure what park it's in, but they do this huge lighting show, and it's really awesome. I don't think they do it anymore, but it was amazing. I'm going to be snowed in. Well, if you're in Louisiana, come see me. Gosh, I hope it snows this year. And I know everybody in the north is like, why would you want that? And everybody here is probably like, why would you want that? Because people in Louisiana do not know what to do when it snows. It snows every other 5 years. And it usually is ice, though, and we pretend it's snow. Hail is snow here, okay? You know, just so you get the lingo if you ever come travel here. But we don't really get winters here. We get maybe 2 weeks of really cold. And the further south you get in the state, I mean, it's not going to get below freezing, unfortunately. So we have to pretend, and that's just a shame because Parker loves snow, and she always talks about snow and gets so excited when it's on TV. But yes, guys, let me see if I missed any questions. Yeah, what are snow tires? Okay, so someone just asked about snow tires when I moved there, and everyone looked at me like I had 4 heads. Come visit Michigan. You know what? I should. I've never been to Michigan, ever. I don't even think I know. No, my sister went to Michigan for some dance thing, and Flint, Michigan is where she went. And that's the only association I've heard of anybody or anything in Michigan. Snow tires, yeah. I don't even know what that looks like. I think I saw on a show one time where they had chains on them. 30 minutes north of Flint. Okay, so I don't know where it is. If I'm looking, I don't even know what Michigan looks like in a state. This is sad. I really need, and I even have a map of the United States over here for Parker. It's treading on tires, basically. So, okay, so it's thicker treading. That makes sense. A mitten. A mitten. Oh, it's shaped like a mitten. Let me see. You were so right. Okay, let me ask you guys one question. Random question. Do you guys see the man on the moon? Do you know what I'm talking about? Nobody has ever... One teacher taught me that, and I have... That's so funny. It looks like a mitten. Have you seen the man in the mountain? Man in the mountain. Man on the map. Hold on, let me go get it. Let's see. All right, guys, I'm back. Okay. So I'm guessing Oh, it does look like a mitt. There's Michigan. Here's the man in the map. And of course, Louisiana is the foot. The dirty foot of the map. See that? You see there's the hat, the head, the shirt, the pants, and the boot. Yeah, I know, weird. Bet you guys didn't know that, did ya? But anyways, let's see, make sure I didn't miss any questions. And if you have any while I'm searching, please ask away. Let's see over here. All right. I saw another version of that. I'll send. Okay, definitely send it to me on Instagram because I'm in need of a good laugh too. You always make me laugh though. I will say that. Guys, the best place to interact with me is on Instagram, honestly. I'm always on there. I think I looked on, you can look at your activity now, and I think my daily activity is like an hour and 41 minutes. Yeah. I don't know if that's a lot, but I feel like that's a lot. All right, let's see. All right, guys, well, that is all the questions that I see on here. Thank y'all so much for hopping on and coming to say hi. If y'all have any ideas or thoughts on the whole mom break situation, or if you have any other ideas of how to get your life back together, if you don't want to take a break from life, or if you're a working mom out of the home and you can't take 2 weeks off work, let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below. And if y'all want to see more live videos, give this video a thumbs up. I really appreciate it. And I love y'all. Y'all are doing great, mamas. No matter what, do not let the mom guilt get the best of you. You are exactly what your children need. Whether it's biological or if they're adopted, you're exactly what they need. So just keep trying. I love y'all, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye.